To tell you the truth, I don't know how long it's been since I had my my sound off. I'm gonna have to go take a look at the tapes, and you guys may not see anything, but know that I am about 12 minutes in right now, if I feel like, and I don't know exactly how much of this you guys are gonna see, but most likely I'll show almost all of it, if not all of it. I may even try recording some audio over top so that you guys can at least hear something. I feel kind of stupid that my audio wasn't on. I sort of just checked it at one point, and I was like, you've got to be kidding me. So, my bad. Honestly, that I feel kind of stupid now for not being careful enough to look into it. I hope it was just this episode too, because then that wouldn't be too hard. Just being to, yeah. Wow, this cave system. I may have to, yeah. I'm gonna just call it quits for going any deeper on this side. I'm going to start doing the mining operations in the earlier part of the caves and making sure everything is nice and visible, nothing able to spawn. Good job, Voltair. Good job. Remember when I said I put a lot more torches down than is needed? This is what you see. There are a lot of people that wouldn't put down half of these torches. But I seriously, I don't want there to be even the slightest chance of mobs spawning. I've always been that way. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to talk a little bit more about me. I am a college graduate. I went to a place called Frostburg State University. That's in Maryland. I'm a fine arts major, so I do have a little bit more of an artistic side to Minecraft. I love building, and it's probably why I really got into Minecraft so much. Oh no, that's an Enderman. But yeah, I mean, I got into Minecraft because I really liked building and exploratory ability, and the fact that there's no real way for there to be an ending. You can just continue on for almost ever. And I don't know where that guy came from now. See, this is why I put way too many torches, because I have no idea where that man came from. And it's just annoying. Okay, so there we go. But yeah, so I'm a fine arts major. I majored. Well, when you pick a fine arts major, you have to pick a focus. At least in the college I went to, you have to pick a focus. And so I actually focused in printmaking and sculpture. So I actually love making t-shirts and silk screening things. Also love wood prints and metal sculptures. Not an amazing artist, I realize that. There's always more to learn. But, you know, I'm decent. People always seem to tell me my stuff is good, but I don't know. I'm one of those artists that I don't see what everyone else says is so good about my kind of stuff. I'm probably one of those artists that infuriates a lot of people. It's like, what do you mean? Your stuff's okay? Your stuff's good? Or I prefer people to give me criticism. Like, I'm definitely that kind of artist. I prefer people that give me criticism over the people that just say, oh yeah, no, your stuff's amazing. I'd much rather hear the criticism so I can, get better than the actual good stuff. That's, but anyway, let's see. Yeah, I mean, college is fun. If you guys want to learn more about the college, you guys can always ask me questions, and I'll answer them to the best of my knowledge. Let's see. I went. Let's see. You guys should know that You guys should already know. I don't think that wasn't not covered that I'm a military brat and that my dad was in the military and that we moved a lot of places. There was this point when I was there was this point in which I had a friend tell me, you're the most patriotic person I know. And I'm like, what do you mean? And he's like, well, like, look at this poster. Like, he pointed at this poster that I just had on my walls for a while. And it was something I got while I was in Spain on, like, one of those, like, one of those days where, like, the school gets together and they have a bunch of stuff for sale or something. You can come by and, like, get either presents or posters or, like, just little stuff like that. Well, it was like one of those kinds of things, and it was a poster with, like, an American, like a very American eagle, like American, yeah, this is America's awesome type of thing. And I'm like, yeah, I see how that's, patriotic and all that. Oh, oops. But I'm like, but am I really the most patriotic person? No. And he's like, well, yeah, I mean, you're really patriotic. And I'm like, I mean, I guess I could see it. I never really thought about being patriotic as, something you are or aren't. It's just, being okay, supporting the troops and, I mean, part of it's just not, talking badly about America. And at a certain point, it's like, I guess technically I can give off that impression. That sort of stayed with me for a while. It's something I think about every now and then, about how people may not see the government or the U.S. quite like I do, because not everyone had that upbringing. Not a lot of people. I hate having to use coal for that, but oh well. Not a lot of people grew up, on a military base for 5 years. And to tell you the truth, my level of patriotism is definitely lower than a lot of the people I would grow up with. Like, I'm not the kind of person that would actually join the military. If there was a big need, like a big war, I'd probably, go in and join, but I would never just go in of my own volition. I have too much respect for the armed services that I know that I'm not the kind of person that could deal with that easily. And I've just come to accept that. I'm not the kind of person that would do well in the military. That's probably actually kind of hard for my dad to hear that, but Dad, if you're listening, that's just sort of the way I feel. I'm sure you kind of knew that that type of thing about me. Now that I think about it, because I didn't go in the military and I never had that thoughts of going in the military, but yeah, that's just the sort of the kind of person I am and how I react to kind of stuff. Yeah. So let's see. Actually, getting out to my family and like my father. Surprisingly enough, my father's probably the smartest person I know. He knows so much about so many different things. Dang it. Yeah. Okay. Oh, you win this time, Cole. I'll be back. Something stronger than stone. Okay, so yeah, I mean, my dad really is. He's probably the smartest person I know, and I know there's a lot of people that probably think that, but like, quite honestly, it is amazing how much my father knows about a lot of different things. And wow, that weather is loud. Okay, hold up. Yeah, no, it's on difficulty. Yeah, let's go down to 20. That's a lot more bearable. Like, wow. Like, I almost want to go kill some sheep for a bed just to make it stop. Ooh, yeah, I'm gonna do it. This is fully grown wheat. There we go. There we go. 9. I need my... No. Perfect. Awesome. And now I've got 6 wheat. I can actually make some bread with that. 2 things of bread. Bake bread. That's an achievement. Yep. So, yeah, that's some more about me that, you know, not a lot of people know, actually. Let's see, there's... To tell the truth, I mean, that's not a lot of people know that about me. Very few, in fact, know that kind of stuff. And yeah, but it is information worth knowing, I would say. I mean, knowing what kind of person you are or how a person reacts to that kind of stuff, it really gives you an idea for who that person is and what they do with their life. I'm trying to think of what to do next, because this, like right now, I'm just waiting for this stuff to cook, and the rain is gonna be annoying. I'm trying to think of where there are some sheep, because I don't like there to be this much rain. Right there and there are some sheep. Man, but I don't see many, and I would hate to kill the sheep just to... like, there's zombies and stuff. Man. Well, at least I know that this area, you know, the lit up area is going to work nicely. A lot of you may not know this. This zombie torch pattern, I got the idea from a person that LPs. His name is Zisteau. He's one of my favorite LPers. He's on a server called the Minecraft server. he usually does the grid in. He usually does the grid in 5 spaces. I do it in 4 because, again, I prefer it to be on the safe side. But that's, I guess that's more of just a personal choice. More torches and all that. Actually, you know what? I'm going to continue with this while I wait for the rest of the stuff to smelt. So, yeah, take some of this. I'm moving on up to the sky. Got a deluxe pick in our hand. I wonder, did that? No. Maybe they changed the damage thing, because that's the second time. I mean, that should have taken more durability than just 1. So they may have actually altered how that works and interacts. Oh, wow. That is a really close... Wow! That is really loud. Like, really loud. I might, like, be 5 blocks away from just, like, a zombie-infested cave. I'm trying to think about where all the stuff is right there. As you can see, I just made... Wow, yeah, that's right that way. Ooh, so loud. Yeah, so as you can see, I just made an entire stack of cobble, or an entire stack of bricks into stairs, and it only got me down to the bottom there. And that's how ridiculously expensive this kind of stuff can be. Yeah, that'll definitely be good. Actually, I'm gonna take this back. And this. I wanted to test out an idea. Yes, good. I have enough. And I don't know why I... there. I kind of like it. Yeah. Not bad, not bad. Okay, let's see. A little bit more about myself while I'm waiting. I am a definite geek. I'm nerd, geek, all of that at the same time. I'm a Trekkie. I'm not huge into Star Wars, but I respect it, and I do like watching Star Wars every now and then. Let's see, I've seen every episode of every Star Trek series except for the Enterprise. I'm kind of going through that now. I'm a Doctor Who fan. As you can see, I've got my my glasses on my character right there for the inspired by the David Tennant Doctor. That is my favorite Doctor. Is that was close. Is David Tennant. He is he's definitely my favorite. I've watched every episode of Tennant and Matt Smith as doctors. That's sort of my nerd cred. I am also going through the older Doctors. I've seen every episode of the first Doctor. I'm part way through the second Doctor, which admittedly is actually not that far into the series. Like, really, honestly, not far at all. Though it really gives you an idea of who the Doctor is and what he does and how he changes. Like, to tell you the truth, I did not expect how the Doctor would change from first to second. Like, the first Doctor, I could see how Matt Smith or David Tennant would be in relationship from how he got there. But the second Doctor and the first Doctor, he really is a sort of a different person, and I really do think that was sort of needed to create that idea of the Doctors. Each regeneration is its own different person, just how different they were, and it really was a very interesting thing to see. This is going to be the end of the of episode 7. Oh my god. This is going to be the end of episode 7. Thanks for being with me. I'm probably going to wait to record another episode for a little while. Hopefully it does not continue to rain. Oh my god, I hate the rain. It's a horrible mechanic without a bed to sleep in. It's a horrible mechanic to have without beds around, though that'll become less tiresome later on when I have a bed to sleep in. So I will talk to you guys later. Thanks as always. If you like this, don't be afraid to hit the subscribe or like buttons. It would help me out amazingly enough. So I will talk to you guys later. Bye.